In the scriptures, we see a religious leader comes to Jesus and he asks him, what is the greatest commandment? Jesus replies by saying, love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your strength, with all your mind, and the second commandment's like it, to love your neighbor as yourself. Sometimes I think we make that too complicated. We ask ourselves, what does he mean by neighbor? Who is our neighbor? Those sorts of things. When maybe Jesus simply was saying, love your neighbor. Here's a story of some Hopesters that live on Buckeye Court. None of them knew each other before they moved into this cul-de-sac, but here's a story about how they're trying to love one another.
First.
We moved into this house in 2004. The Steppians moved in shortly thereafter, and then the Turners, and then the Mountains.
You're probably better at the dates than I am, but
I really am.
I can fill in when need to.
So we moved in November of 2014. No, 2004.
Maybe
2004.
Maybe I should do it.
Yeah, maybe.
We moved in here together, and we were, set up, get everything ready, and when I got next door, Joel, I grew up in high school with him.
You want to go?
Go ahead.
Well, we moved in here about 4 years ago in September. And really the first day that we moved in, Brandy was rolling in her minivan.
Joel would be outside working, I would be outside working, and then it just kind of slowly, kind of blossomed.
It's been weird. We were always pretty close as neighbors, but not as close as we are now until really the Mountains moved in almost. The Mountains are kind of the party house.
Well, becoming friends with our neighbors wasn't really something that we did intentionally necessarily.
It's become more intentional, I guess, as we've...
Yeah.
Part of it for me was being a stay-at-home mom just until recently. I was at home a lot and people would do cool stuff and go on mission trips and do different things that I felt like, well, I can't really do much, and Jesus says, love your neighbors and love those around you. So
Our daughter Sophie was diagnosed with a Wilms tumor in September of 2013, which is the week the Mountains moved in.
when Sophia got cancer, I'll never forget that phone call. Tiffany called me first, before her mom.
And I said, Brandy, don't freak out, but I have to tell you something. And so I told her what was going on. I was like, what am I supposed to say to my mom?
And she said, I need to talk to you. Sophia has cancer.
All of us in the cul-de-sac help, just how much do you need? We'll give you this, or what can we do to help you out? Is there something we can do? And all of us, it's family. We're going to just pour our heart out to Sophia, because that's how we do.
She's doing great now. She's 3 years cancer-free,
and we've celebrated every clean scan that Sophia has.
Well, we celebrate a lot of holidays together.
Every holiday is a big holiday. Every holiday.
Yeah. And every weekend's about a regular holiday.
Yeah.
To be outside. We are the ones that start the crazy Halloween decorations and Christmas decorations. And
we also do a lot of Christmas lights. We didn't have much of a display until the Mountains moved in, but Seth is like Clark Griswold, so.
I don't know, I was terrible at Christmas decorations until Seth moved in. And then his enthusiasm around, oh no, you're doing it, dude. We're putting lights on your house. I'm like, all right, let's do it. And once you gotta do it, it's fun, right? And now I'm hooked. And so that kind of stuff, right? You get you involved.
Yeah, the dads are on the roof.
Good. Yeah, so.
Father's Day, Mother's Day, 4th of July is huge.
Mm-hmm.
Seth is serious about fireworks, and so is James.
Big Halloween, all of us
We
just
have a big Halloween.
biggest thing, and we're just the kick Buckeye. Everybody wants to come see us.
We haven't coordinated our costumes yet, but that's coming.
It's in the works.
Basically, we talk about everything. So, you know, we talk about our families and we talk about, you know, the issues that we face and struggles and stuff like that. And
On a personal note for me, I mean, you know, Joel especially, you know, we've been out, just he and I, those late nights after everybody's gone in, and the freedom to be able to question without fear of repercussion, you know, that's done me personally, again, a lot of good. And I'm nowhere near where I think I would like to be, but I know that, you know, everybody's got their own path. And so that's been strength for me to have Joel, to be able to talk and ask questions and discuss, and even Brandy.
It's good to have guy friends because you can go over and just talk to them. You can put your heart out to the guys and, yo, dude, I'm struggling with this. Let's talk about it. And
You know, James Turner, he'll mow our yard just because he has extra time.
They do. We mow yards a lot. I've mowed my yard about 6 times this year. And I don't know why, but they always mow my yard, and it's been great.
I think just the little things, like going over and introducing yourself and taking like your signature coffee cake or banana bread, whatever it is, and just saying, hi, we're your neighbors.
I would just say hang out outside. You know, if you're not naturally thinking of your neighbor as someone that you could build a relationship with, then you sort of have to make the effort to break down those walls.
I mean, it's as simple as knocking on their door and saying, hey, we're gonna have a barbecue Saturday night, we'd love for you guys to join us. And like that one meeting can spark a friendship.
I would say it took just an invitation. It just took one person to say, hey, come over, let's hang out.
And I tell you, the mountains, their enthusiasm is what carries it.
It's just making that eye-to-eye contact. I think to sum it up, what you said, I mean, just open that door.
Yeah.
Open that door. You know, don't wait for someone to open it. Open that door through an act of kindness or what that is.